Hello and welcome to round 2 of the TNGTC, the Thursday Night GT Championship by RaceDepartment on Project Cars 2 for PS4. If you were watching earlier tonight, you saw the opening race, and that was round 1 at Zolder in Belgium, and that was a very tight battle for first, and after the pit stops, a very tight battle between Liam and Boy Raxer, also known as Benji, for second place. A superb undercut by Liam that got him the second step on the podium, and the 1-2 for Spam Fritters Racing. And now we are back for round 2. This is the 15-minute qualifying session, and with the first 5 finishers, the top 5 finishers, they will start last. So it's a half reverse grid, which means that Gaz and Benji will start from the last row. Then we have Liam, Adam, and Jamie, who ended 5th. He will start 6th. So we had 12 drivers in round 1, currently missing 2 drivers, which are Middleman 27 and PS Scooby. They are both drivers of the Scooby Naldo GT. They both didn't make it to the finish line in race 1, and apparently their virtual crews weren't able to fix their cars for round 2. So we will start round 2 with only 10 cars, and you will see only the top 5 who is now on track. Those are the only cars that will do qualifying for tonight for this second race, the sprint race at the Zolder circuit in Belgium. Time on track is 7 p.m. so it's getting dark, and here we are watching Peace Cop Live 85 in the 92 Lamborghini, the Huracan GT3. He's doing his warm-up lap, and here is Seeks in the blue Ferrari. Still have no clue what the number on that car is. Doesn't really matter. It's a very unique livery out there. Super Scrub in the other Ferrari, which is actually Seeks' team member. Then we have Doko 1983. He finished 7th in the feature race, but he was disqualified from the race because he didn't do the mandatory pit stop. Neither did his teammate Robert G plus 1-up, also in the Hot Wheels livery Audi, but then the number 5 livery. He actually finished 1st, but he didn't do his pit stop, so he was also disqualified. It's very strange that they both didn't do their pit stop, and teammates. They are fairly new drivers to the TNGTC, but last season, season 7, they were there. They know they have to do a pit stop during the feature race. There is a mandatory pit stop. It's not in the in-game rules because we don't follow those rules. because if you do so, it will tell your engineer will tell you after a couple of laps that you have to come in, which you don't at that point, but it's just annoying. So we decided to turn off the rules, and well, it's mandatory. And personally, I think that after half a race, after 20 minutes, your tires are starting to really wear down. So I always liked to do a pit stop after 13 laps. Okay, so we have some times on the board. Currently, Super Scrub is leading, doing a 1:31.9, followed by his teammate Seeks, currently in the pit box. He did a 32.1. Doko did a 32.7. Robert a 33.1. And Paul Scott a 33.2. So with 8 minutes on the clock, well, we see some changes there. To be honest, I don't think there's going to be a lot of changes there. Super Scrub is a really fast driver. He didn't finish last race, but he's up there with almost at the top of the drivers. If we compare this time to the times of round 1, he's only about a second to second and a half down. Gaz was doing a 1:30 flat during the qualifying session of round 1. So I think he will start on pole. Here comes Seeks and Paul Scott out of the pits for a second stint. Seeks is smart. Okay, so Paul Scott doesn't want Seeks right behind him. He's going the other way around. No, he's warming up his tires, not staying close. That could give him some tow there, so getting back to Super Scrub. And he just improved his time. Did a 1:31.5. So improved it by a tenth. Oh. We saw a Ferrari drifting there through the little chicane. So the boys in Wooden Spoon Racing are currently 1 and 2. Right. Robert G improves his own time by 7. This is lap delta. But he is 7/10 ahead of his own time. So if he keeps that up, he will get in second place. Let's see if he does. 3/10. That's just not enough. That was a good lap. He lost it there in the last sector, so he's still in third place. Half second behind him is his teammate Doko, both in the pits with 3 minutes remaining. And let's get on board with the current pole sitter in the Ferrari. Let's get speedo up there. And you're going through turn 4. Coming up to the little chicane. Bumpy as hell there. And here's the Lamen turn, which is actually about 3 turns. This one and this one. And the Jackie X bend or turn or corner. In Dutch it's called bocht. And here's start finish. And he improves his time again. Got it down to 1:31.3. So securing his pole position with 1.5 minutes to go. Six is going for another attempt. Well, I just have to recover. Just turn down my computer. That wasn't the smartest thing to do. I have to get back to my info. But I'll be there in a couple of seconds, no worries. So, well, as you can see, there's only 10 drivers on track or in this race. If you want to join us, there are still about 4 spots left, and you can join us at the Race Department website, RaceDepartment.com. And just go to the forums, check out, and just hit the search bar. Type in TNGTC, Thursday Night GT Championship, and you can find us on the Project Cars 2 leagues in the forums, and go to the sign up thread and car list, and we will hook you up to one of our drivers, and we will invite you for a practice session. There's a practice session almost every night. It's not mandatory, but it's a good way to practice and get your car set up. So meanwhile, the qualifying session is complete and is officially over, and I Super Scrub secured the pole position at 131.3, followed by Seeks, and then Doko. That's not correct, actually. There we have our great Project Cars bug. Please fix it, guys. Game has been out for quite a while now, so you would think that they would do something about that, but they don't. There we have it. I Super Scrub on pole, and joined by Seeks on the front row. So that's the Ferraris of Wooden Spoon Racing covering the front row. It's a full lockout. And then we have Robert and Doko in third and fourth. So the second starting row is for the guys in the Spanish racing team. Forgot their team name. It was something with Spanish, so I'll just have to look it up then. Just a second. Spanish Armada Racing. Then we have Paul Scott and his teammate Jamie F430. He was the first not to qualify because he ended up fifth in the feature race because of the disqualification of Doko and Robert. Then we have Adam in seventh, Liam in eighth, Gaz in ninth, and in the back we have Benji, who actually ended up third in the sprint race, but since he is the lobby, he made this lobby, he starts automatically in the back, so we'll have to figure something out for that. Next time maybe I will create the lobby so we won't have that problem. Alright, we have about 2 minutes for the drivers to set their cars for the race. This will be a 13-lap race around Zolder. And there we go. We are about to start. We have the map on, lights are on, and we go. And that's a very good start by Paul, but he is stuck behind the other cars, and he was on the outside, lost a couple of places there. I heard something there, nothing going on. And something happened to Paul, ended up way in the back after that great start. So we still have I Super Scrub in the lead. And some humping and bumping there. And Paul Scott. That's a real shame. Had a great start. Something happened in turn 1 and spins out in the little chicane. I Super Scrub is cutting loose from the group. Robert is about 1 second behind him. closely followed by Seeks, Jamie, Doko, Boy Rexer, RDF1 Adam Morris, Liam, Gaz, and Paul Scott. So these are the standings after lap 1, and we can see that the blue Ferrari made a little excursion there, coming out of the Jackie X turn, and has Doko and Jamie surrounding him, but he manages to stay in third. Meanwhile, Benji has made a great start. Boy Raxer started last and is now in 5th place. And whoa, 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 whoa! What was that? Something definitely happened there. And yes, that must have been Seeks. It was a dark car, and Seeks is now very at last. You can see the bollards flying. So let's get back to the front, where Benji is now in 4th place. He is on fire. Followed by his teammate. They somehow always stick together. And there we have Liam and Gaz following them. They are cutting through the field like a hot knife through butter. And here we are back with the leader, who has a 2-second lead on the number 2, the first in the Hot Wheels livery, number 5, Robert G, plus 1 up. A couple of seconds behind that is Jamie, and he is the first in a battle for 3rd place, and that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car battle. No mistakes allowed there. Just one mistake would mean you lose about 5 places in once. He is defending his place. And here from Adam's cockpit, RDF1 Adam Morris, currently in 5th, in battle for 3rd place. Just behind his teammate, Boy Raxer, who is chasing down Jamie F430. We know these two guys in the Audis are very fast, and the Audi is probably just the quicker car compared to the Lamborghini Huracan. In this game, it's more like the Lamborghini Huracan. Just doesn't have enough power to be competitive with a couple of other cars, like the Audi, like the Ferrari. The balance of performance in this game is a bit off, because cars like the McLaren is nowhere to be seen in real life GT championships like the Blancpain GT series. You see a lot of Mercedes cars there, the AMG GT3. It's nowhere to be seen in this game. It's very powerful, but it's overall too slow. So I don't think the balance of performance in this game is really up there. So Project Cars, if you are listening, if you're watching, please fix that and make it more diverse, because no one wants a one make GT3 series. We want some different cars on track. Thank you very much. Back to the race, and it's still Jamie leading the battle for 3rd. Benji is close, and he will make a move whenever he can. Trying to go on the outside, but Jamie's defending very well, making his car as wide as possible. But there he goes too wide through turn 2. Benji's now on the inside, and it's almost trading paint there, and he is ahead. So Benji catches Jamie, and Liam went wide there in turn 4 and went over the chicane, so lost the place to his teammate Gaz, and there's a contact. Don't know what happened there. Jamie spun. I don't know, that looked like contact. He just could have spun, and there you see it. One small mistake, and you lose 4 positions. He was in 3rd, half a lap to go, and now he is in 7th. Back to Benji, Boy Raxer. And he is now under attack by his teammate. So the 28 Audi, Boy Raxer's Audi, his teammate in the Snake Unite Racing is RDF1 Adam Morris in the number 6. And he is very close. And behind that, and we have the 45 black BMW M6 GT3, the weapon of choice of the current champion of the TNGTC, quadruple champion even, the only one the TNGTC has seen so far in our 7th consecutive season. Spamford is racing. And let's see it from Gaz's position. We are driving with Gaz in the BMW M6 GT3, the number 45. Very powerful car. Very big car too. You can see the Audis, looks like they're slowly pulling away. Well, his teammate Liam is just half a second behind him, so he has to watch his back. Meanwhile, after 7 laps, Ice Super Scrub is still leading the race and has a 2.5 second lead over Robert in the Hot Wheels Audi number 5. So he's doing very well. He is new to the TNGTC. This is his first official race, actually. So being first is very, very good. Very fast driver. I don't know about his racing past yet, but if you are this fast, you must have some league experience. We have a couple of guys racing in other leagues as well, so he might be from one of those leagues. But currently leading the race, still over over 2.5 seconds, almost 3 seconds of lead, while Robert is struggling to keep up. and he feels almost the hot breath of the the 28 Audi of Benji, Boy Raxler, behind him. It was only about 2 seconds behind, probably closing in fast, which is, by the way, still a battle for third place. It's the Audi of Benji, followed by his teammate, and after that you have the big beasts, the BMW M6, Spam Fritters Racing, Gaz, current champion and winner of round 1, and the 44 white BMW of Liam. A couple seconds behind that is Jamie. Started 6th, lost 1 position. Doko 1983 in 8th. Paul Scott had a great start, but it ended there. Lost a lot of places in the first corner and spun out at the little chicane. And Seeks, who had quite a crash on the back straight. So let's get back to the battle for third. Here we are, Benji, Adam, Gaz, and Liam. One, two, three, four, and in the back you can see Liam. So that's almost a 5-man battle for third. And here we are. And sorry, that's actually a 5-man battle for second, because Benji has caught up with Robert, and Boy Raxer is now planning his attack, trying to go inside, and does it again. Nope, he is still behind Robert. So it's an Audi, BMW battle. While Adam is fending off the BMWs, Benji will try to overtake Robert. And Robert cuts there. That is probably one of the hot spots, although there wasn't any communication about that. It was a hot spot in earlier seasons, and he goes wide at the hairpin, goes on the grass, can keep it on track. He keeps it on track, but Adam is right beside him now, side by side, going through the Jackie X turns. Oh, and that looked almost like contact. Adam has to watch his back because Gaz is right behind him. And there he goes on the inside. And he does it, but he's now back on the outside. Will he do a switchback? No, he is in front of Rob, so he is trying to keep up, but these guys are very fast. These are all these guys were in the top 5 in round 1. Gaz is current leader, current champion. So there he goes, side by side. There's contact. Gaz has to go cut the chicane. Liam has to brake there. Could have tried to overtake his teammate. Would have been fair enough. And of course, off camera, we missed, or I missed, that Benji spun out and lost 5 places to that and is now behind Jamie. So here's Adam, now in second place, 4 seconds behind Super Scrub. The second Liam. Let's call him Super Scrub for now. Still leading the race, 4-second lead with 2 laps to go. So I think if he doesn't make any mistakes, he will be safe, and he will be claiming his first victory in his first TNGTC night. So that's good. That's very good. Gaz is currently in third, so that will be a lot of points for Gaz after round 1 and 2. Rob is doing very well here. He has been passed by Benji, by Adam, and by Gaz, but he went oof because Boy Rexer went off track. He gained a position again and is now in 4th, and he is defending from Liam, who is trying to get on the inside at the hairpin. He was able to keep his position, but they are now side by side on their way to the Jackie X turns. Liam's trying to go on the inside again, and Robert did not really defend there, and is now in 5th. And we have entered our final lap, and with still 4 seconds on Adam, it looks like Super Scrub is going to take his first victory in his history of the TNGTC, and also in the history of the TNGTC, of course. So for a rookie, well done. He has led the race from start to finish. Well, it ain't over yet, but it's looking very good. And we have Adam in second place. Quite a gap from Gaz. Let's go back. Where is our race leader now? Up to the Jackie X turns. Flashing his lights already. You're not there yet, buddy. But here it comes. His first victory for Super Scrub. Swerving. Yes. Yes, that was very well done for Super Scrub. Adam in second place. Gaz in third. Liam in 4th. Doko in Robert G+1 in 5th. And that was the race. We'll see the results in a couple of moments. Very well done by Super Scrub. Adam in second place, and Gaz in the BMW M6, the black livery. Gained a lot of points there. Third place and a win in the sprint, the feature race. There we have it. Super Scrub, the winner of tonight, the sprint race. RDF1 Adam Morris in second, and third step of the podium is for Gaz. Then his teammate Liam in 4th, Robert G plus 1 up. 5th, Benji, very fast but made a mistake which cost him dearly, is in 6th. Jamie in 7th. Doko 1983 in 8th. P. Scott Live 85 in 9th, and Seeks 44 in 10th. Scored a single point there, so scored in both races. So that's it for tonight's races, and thank you for watching. This was the TNGTC, the Thursday Night GT Championship by Race Department on Project Cars 2 for PS4. We will be back next week on Thursday night, 8 p.m. BST, British Summertime, 9 p.m. Central European Summertime. Look us up on Facebook, search for TNGTC, as well as Instagram, Twitter, and if you want to race with us, we still have a couple of spots left. Go to RaceDepartment.com, go to the search bar, and type in TNGTC. You will find us in the Project Cars 2 leagues on the forums. Thanks again for watching. My name is Frank Finch, and I hope to see you next week. See ya.